Hi everybody, 4th of October, Saturday evening, about, well, dead on half 8 Saturday night. Another day in my daily diaries of how I'm dealing with the after effects of Parkinson's and dementia with my wife. I've not been back long. I went out this morning, went over and picked my lad up and two of the grandsons, because we're going to carry Angie into the church and out of the church and to the graveside. So what I've done is I've took us all out and got us matching black suits, white shirts, black tie and shoes. I've got three-piece black suits, just so it matches it. Everybody's got black sort of pants and jackets and that, but I just wanted it right. I just want it all matching. That's what Angie always did. She had everything matching and everything organised like that. So she deserves it. When the Cordeli's eldest, Ainsley, he's 10, 11 in a couple of months, but he's a big lad. He wanted to carry Angie as well, but because he's not quite tall enough, I'm probably the smallest in height of all four of us, and he's still sort of only up to here on me. So what I decided to do was take him with us today and get him fitted out with a suit and shirt and again shoes matching us. And I'll find something for him to do, either carry flowers or something behind us, because he wants to go. Well, like I said, he wanted to carry Angie, so his nan. So I thought that was a nice touch. So he came with us today. So there's 5 of us all suited and booted, all matching. Because, I didn't do one yesterday, did I? Because it was a long, hard day yesterday. Cordelie drove over in the morning, picked me up, and then we went to pick up the certificate. I can't call it what it really is, so I'll just call it the certificate. Went through the procedure. I wasn't as bad as I thought I was going to be. As Cordelie says, I'll come with you, you're not going picking that up on your own. I got upset when I had to sign. The rest of it, I held it back and I gripped me and dug my nails in myself, just stop me getting upset. And then we went from there and drove back to where Angie is. Well, to the funeral director, shall I say. Back over in, it's just outside Bolton. And we was there for a few hours picking all the stuff, the coffin, making arrangements. The director, Mark, he was called. He was very helpful, very pleasant, but that's the job. He went through a load of stuff with me, and he said, right, we'll get in touch with the cemetery, because we already have a burial plot. We bought 2 burial plots side by side, because remember our son's buried in one of them, so Angie's going on top of him. So Mark said, you'll get in touch with the cemetery and get in touch with the priest who actually did the service for our lad. He's moved on from our church, or from that church, and he moved up to a church near where my mum lives, and they got very friendly. He was always asking about us, and then he's moved up now. He's a Monsignor. So I got my mum to ask if he would do the service for me, and he said gladly. So He's actually phoned me today, and we've been chatting on the phone. So the funeral directors, try to marry it all together. He said maybe by the end of next week, but that didn't happen. So it's actually the nearest date where everything could fit together is Friday the 17th of October. Friday, 1 o'clock at the church. And it's the same church, like I said, where our lad went from, and it's also the same church that we got married in. So that's going to be a tough old day. And then from there over to the cemetery. And then obviously from the cemetery to the wake. I can't call it the day, what it is. I keep calling it Angie's leaving do. I'm starting to notify people now. Right, Angie's leaving do is on the 17th of October. I just think it's a better way of putting it than, what it really is. So that's making it easier for me. So, yeah. I've organised, where the wake's going to be. Cody Lee did for me last night. She phoned round. The place where I was hoping to get was actually the place where they filmed Phoenix Nights. But I know the owner. Anyway, when I went in to see her, she's fully booked, on Fridays for the next 4 or 5 weeks. So unfortunately I couldn't get it in there. So anyway, we've got a big room anyway. So yeah, it was a long hard day yesterday, and especially in with the funeral director, that was sad. Looking at, through the flower brochure and stuff like that. Angie's favourite flower was a lily, Kyrie lily especially. Anyway, we're going with a local florist. Cody Lee said, no, my nan always used that florist not far from where the funeral directors is. Because Angie should have shopped around and found the cheapest florist. So I said, well, that's where we'll go. That's where we'll go, yeah. I ironed all her clothes there before, and I took them with me yesterday. Hey, so they're going to get her ready. Give me a ring. So probably Monday I'll go back over. Remember, I'd give them strict instructions, do not touch her hair. I said I'm doing her hair for her. So I'll do that Monday, hopefully. Get some perfume on her and stuff. I bought a few bottles of her favourite daytime perfume as well. So them will be delivered this week. I'll give them out. Because we're having some of them teddies made up with their old clothes. Especially for grandkids as well. And I'll spray them all with the nun's favourite daytime perfume. I've also ordered some nice writing paper with envelopes. And them that wish, and they're up to date, asked them all today, and they've all said, yeah, I will. Can just write a personal letter. To like me to my wife, Wayne to his mum, Kay Darley and them to the nan. And even the great grandkids, the elder ones especially. They can, and then just write their own letter, put it in the envelope and seal it so nobody else gets to read it, and just put them in with Angie. That's going to be hard to do. But I shall do it. Don't know how many pages it'll be, but I don't know. I'll get it done anyway. Once this nice writing paper turns up, I can just start it. I can just start it and leave it and keep going back to it. I've got enough time now. We're getting our suits, all the alterations was made today, taken today. So we've got to pick them up next Saturday. So we'll all go for a fitting next Saturday, and hopefully they should be okay. I'm a look good. Look good on the day. Yeah. Keep getting loads of comments off, you people watching, from family and friends, and that you haven't been in contact with for a while. I'm still getting them. Where is it? When is it? And we'll be going stuff. So I've said I'm going to stay over. I'm not going to travel on the day, am I, heck? I'm going to stay over, not just a Thursday night. I'm going to travel over on the Wednesday, stay Wednesday night, Thursday night. Obviously, the day Angie's leaving do is Friday. Then I can stay Friday night in the hotel, and even Saturday night, because I don't want to be getting up. Of course, I'll have a drink Friday night. Of course, will. I mean, I'm not going to get, drunk and out like that, but I'll have a drink. And no idea what time, everybody will go, because I'm going to be the last to leave, so I don't want to be getting up then Saturday morning and having to pack my bags and be out for 10. So I'm going to book in for the Saturday night as well. And that way I can go back over to the cemetery on the Saturday and spend a few hours with her, and then I can either go home if I need to, at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Or I can go back to the hotel and get my head down and leave Sunday morning. So that's my way of thinking. But I'm going to miss her. Went out today after we'd done, the getting the suits and stuff. We went out, the grandkids and some of the great grandkids, and life just goes on. We're walking around. Went into Bolton Town Centre, into the new place, a new market hall, and there's a big eating area down there, and place for the kids to play, and you're just watching people go about the day. It's like they say, the world just doesn't stop turning. It keeps turning. Everybody's going about the business. And I just think Andy should be sat here with us, but then, so I'm planning on doing something like that. We used to do things like that quite regular anyway, and go out, especially like for family meals. But I need to do it more. Do it more now, just to get out and just to do it more with family and great grandkids as well. Right, I've done well here. I'm struggling a bit, so I'm going to get off. I'm hungry. Get my shower. I might have something to eat first. Get this finished now. And probably do another one tomorrow, but I don't know. Because tomorrow I said I want to be on my own tomorrow, because it's a week tomorrow since Angie left. 1:15 tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow dinner time. So I want to be on my own tomorrow. I want to get out in the afternoon, and I will go for a walk tomorrow afternoon, regardless of what the weather, because the weather's been horrific here today. But I'm not bothered, even if it's the same tomorrow. I'll just get well wrapped up and go out for a good long walk, clear me mind and clear my head a bit. And then, hopefully, depending on how I feel, do another one tomorrow night. But if not, as soon as I can. Because again, Monday's going to be a hard one. If I'm going over there and actually seeing her on Monday, doing her hair for her and just getting her looking right. Right, I'm going to get off. So as per usual, you take care now. Bye.